Hey guys, welcome to another video. A little bit different, I will say, but still. So I know I keep going on about the different things that I cook, about my favorite Greek foods and things like that. And I figured, well, quarantine and all, let's get cooking. So today we're going to be making pastitsio as well as souffle, which is basically pasta bake, but I don't know why they call it souffle. I have no idea. Anyway, let's get into the video, shall we? So I always use boiled water when I'm cooking because you don't want to be adding cold water to hot food. It's just not a thing. And there's also going to be quite a bit of olive oil in all the cooking, just mentioning. So I'm just going to saute my minced meat, and I actually have beef and pork here. It just makes it more, I don't know, it's tastier. I have no idea why, but it's just nicer. So when I make big batches like this, I just go for half a kilo of each and saute away, as well as adding all my usual culprits. And oh, by the way, I love those little handle things. Oh my gosh, these pots are like amazing, but you can't touch them basically. So they have these little gloves, they're just amazing. So I'm adding a whole bunch of salt. Yes, this cooking video is going to be full of all that fun stuff. Passata, I do not cook anything without my passata. I just absolutely love it. As well as pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. This would be 1,000 times better with fresh onion, I know, but I can't handle it. I hate it. It's a thing. So we're going to let that boil for probably about an hour, maybe even a little bit more, until it looks something like this. And then we're just going to turn it off. So what I'm actually going to do here is take the pot with the mincemeat in it, and I'm going to empty it out into a smaller pot so that I can fill this one with water. And no, I didn't wash it, I know, but hey, it's all going to go in the same, food, so am I right? Am I wrong? I don't know. I couldn't be bothered cleaning it, that's the thing. My phone's going off. So I'm going to add a whole bunch of salt to my water and just let that boil. Angel strolling around in the background. Oh, that child of mine. And there you can see the pot with my other saucepan basically, where I transferred the meat, just in case you were wondering what I did with it. It's right there. Okay, so once the water is bubbling, I'm adding my miso pasta, and this is actually Greek pasta. It's like tube pasta and specifically used for pastitsio. We are able to get these from the international delicatessens, as they're called. So we're able to pick these up here, and thank goodness for that, because I don't think the flavor would be the same with any other pasta. It's just the kind of pasta that you need for this kind of dish, basically. So I'm just going to put those in there to boil, and I do crack them. A lot of people leave them whole, but honestly, I don't see the point, because you are going to cut into it, you are going to mix it up, and yeah, I never really saw the point of putting the whole thing, and then it's just difficult to kind of stir it, and it's just a whole lot of trouble for no reason, in my opinion. But again, that's just my opinion. So a little stir, and I'm just going to let that boil. Now, once the pasta is boiled, I'm going to just transfer it and pour out all the water, and you'll see me struggling with the steam here. Oh my gosh, I just cannot. The steam, it's dangerous. It is legit dangerous, no joke. So I'm just going to pour those into my colander? Is it called colander? I'm not sure. And I'm also going to refill my pot for the second pack of pasta. I'm doing 2 packs of pasta because I'm going to be making 2 batches of this. So I'm kind of doubling the whole thing, basically, which is why I used 1 kilo of meat. So I'm just going to add the second pot of water to boil. Probably not going to go into details about that one. So I'm then going to take the pasta that I already, what is it called? My brain is Anyway, I'm going to take my ready pasta and I'm going to pop it into a tin right next to the 2 I'm going to be using for the cooking, because I need to transfer it later and kind of assemble. And this is the cream I'm going to be using. I'm using a Greek cream, again, bechamel sauce. It's packets that you throw into the mixer, add milk, stir it up, and it's good to go. You could make your own bechamel sauce with a roux with flour and butter and milk, and it needs constant stirring though, and with a 3-year-old running around, stirring for constant for 10-20 minutes straight is not an option for me. So I'm just going to dump all the packets into my KitchenAid, which hubby got for me for Christmas. Well, my birthday, but my birthday is right after Christmas, so technically a bit of both. He got it for me around then anyway. Because he's just amazing and he knew I really wanted it and just all the fun stuff. So I'm going to dump 6.5 cups of milk as well as the 3 satchels from the box into the mixer and let that do its job. So I'm turning that on and letting that whiz away, and the second batch of pasta is also pretty much ready and good to go, so I'm just going to pour those out as well, just like I did the previous batch. No big deal. The steam. Ugh. And my cream is ready by this time, so I'm struggling with the hook. I'm still learning, guys. I have no idea how this thing works, basically. I mean, it's not space science, but yeah. Anyway, so here I'm adding a nutmeg, ground nutmeg. It just adds this amazing, like, smell, and the flavor. It is amazing in bechamel sauce. I love it. Nutmeg is just amazing. Did I say that? I probably did, but yeah, you get what I mean. I love it. So I'm just going to quickly stir that in, and my cream is pretty much ready, which means we're practically ready for assembly, aren't we? Exciting time. So I will be adding breadcrumbs at the bottom of my pans because it kind of helps detain all the liquid from the minced meat and just, give this nice little extra crunch at the end once the dish is all ready and good to go. So let's get assembling. Oh my gosh, it might not be like the beautifulest piece of pastitsio you've ever seen. I mean, I'm not a chef. But guys, it tasted amazing. I love it. It's my ultimate favorite dish. Just saying, I love it. And everyone else loved it, like literally it just vanished. Like, yeah, I barely managed to eat a piece. Everyone is mean. They eat my food. So next up, we are making souffle, which is basically a pasta bake with ham and cheese and bacon and cream, and it's a heart attack on a plate. Let's just put it that way. So I'm going to once again start up with boiling my pasta. I'm using linguine pasta for this, and I actually had to go and find this pasta during the insanity that happened at the supermarkets with no pasta anywhere, so that was fun. So here I'm just going to start all the preparations, and I'm basically going to chop all my ham, bacon, grate my cheese, and just prep all of my ingredients.
Your face in the crowd, I never thought that I would see you tonight. We lock eyes and you smile, every single memory comes back to life.
The cutting board struggle is real. Like, I cannot get the pieces into the bowl. I'm ridiculous. But hey.
I saw you, I knew that it was the bet that you felt the same. Standing here, I need to let you know, what if I had never let you go? Standing here, I need to let you know that I need you tonight. You should know that I miss you. So we talk about the past for a moment. I forget why we never lasted. With your hand on my knee, every single feeling comes back to me. Your lips pressed against mine after a night out. We got drunk and ended up at your place. That kind of love is not easy to find, babe. I haven't felt that since you went away.
And yet again, the struggle is real. I'm struggling with the cheese, like, oh my gosh. How hard is it to grate cheese and not cut your fingers off, basically?
Funny how the story goes, little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing loud.
So I'm adding a whole bunch of salt to my water. That is because I think it was on Jamie Oliver, I'm not quite sure, where they said that your water has to be as salty as seawater in order for the pasta to be yummy and like tasteful. Yeah, so I kind of add quite a bit of salt to my water, basically. Just saying. Okay, so once my pasta is ready, I'm actually going to pour half, maybe a little less than half of the water into the pan as well, because it helps with assembly. Because if I add all the ingredients without the pasta water, then everything just becomes really goopy and sticky and I can't stir it, basically. And you're also about to watch me get in a real good arm workout, because oh my god, my arm hurt after this. And I usually make it in double batches. This is just a one batch, so fun times.
Sip me up like lemonade, we both know it's bittersweet. This sorrowness will bite your tongue, no one is forever young. No, listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so bright. I know the sun is getting warmer.
dish is definitely a heart attack on a plate, but everyone loves it, and I think that's the most important thing. I don't make it all the time. But yeah, anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed this different kind of video. And yeah, give me a thumbs up, comment down below what you think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys!